So we really want to gain a healthy attitude towards money, not swing the pendulum in the other direction, say, oh, money is the root of all evil and we don't need money. No, it's a very tangible thing, and you need money if you want to go in the supermarket and buy your vegetables. You can't pay that with love. So money is great, it is a tool, but we don't want to see it as the pure nature of happiness. So money actually does make you happy to a certain degree. There is this saturation deficit at about 50 to 75,000 what you earn per year. And this of course depends on the country and your circumstances, but this really comes down to negative motivation. So if you're not negatively motivated anymore, so you can pay your bills, you can pay for your house and your food, then you're not negatively motivated anymore. And this really puts away stress and it makes you more happy. But then buying 5 cars on golden toilet paper is not going to make you any more happy. And this can be connected to the hedonic adaptation, which just means when you buy fancy things and stuff, yes, you're happy in the beginning, you got this peak, but on the long run, it flattens again and you're back to the point where you've been before. And this is actually why a lot of successful people then get a little bit depressed, because they put all their effort into becoming successful and gaining money because they think this is really the meaning of life and I want to have that. And then they got all that stuff and then they learned, wait, I got this peak, but now I'm back again and I did so much, but I'm not more happy. And this can be connected to the concept of learned helplessness, which really can be again connected to depression, because you learn that you do something, but it's not changing. You try to get happy, it's not working, and you put so much effort into becoming wealthy and successful, but you're not more happy. And then a lot of people get depressed or they start having a midlife crisis. And we don't want to have that. Though I do want to say that partly buying things can make you happy depending on your core values. So if you buy things just for being famous and show off, it's not going to make you happy in the long run, but something that really is according to your value and you love doing. For example, cooking, and then you get a rice cooker. This can really make you decently happy. But again, things are not the core point of happiness. Now, I want to give you 2 tools that can help you to get over money in a negative attachment sense. And I'm not fully there, I'm not fully detached in a positive sense from money, but it is a process. And I see that it's getting better, and this can take years and maybe yes, even a decade or longer. So point number 1 is really think about your past experiences, what's happening so far in your life. Me, for example, I grew up in a upper middle class family. It was really nice to live in my parents' place, and at some point I started studying. And it was not so nice anymore. Sharing a student flat was not the nicest place, but I realized, wait, I'm not less happy. In fact, I'm more happy because I do what I love. I study psychology, and this is according to my values. So really, then I realized, wow, happiness is not coming from living this comfortable life, but following your virtue. And here again, this advice can be connected to read books about happiness, about money, and there you will also see that studies shown, and you will read about philosophy, about stoicism. They all tell you the same thing: follow your virtue, follow your passion. It gives you more happiness. In general, really, the second tip is also read about all the studies. You will read that happiness is much more connected to having friends and people surrounding you really feel connected to. So at some point when you make a decent amount of money, maybe have a look, okay, what is my passion now? And also check how can you maybe build an environment of people surrounding you that you love and you share happiness with. Because this then gives you much more happiness than just working harder and harder and try to get more money. In fact, there are studies done where they took 1,000 students and they all identified as being success-oriented. And 200 of those, they were success-oriented, yes, but they also identified as, I want to follow my passion and that's what I want to do. And 800, the majority of them, they wanted to get rich so they can be free, but they're still success-oriented. And 20 years later, half of the 200 purpose-driven people became millionaires, and only 1 out of those 800 who wanted to become rich became a millionaire. So here again, seeking happiness or seeking money, if this is the last goal, probably you won't be successful. It's more like a side product. you're gaining. So follow your passion, get the right people around you. So those are so far the tips. Really think about your experiences and how it made you more happy or not, and reflect on that, and read. And then that's when you also realize, hey, surround yourself with the right people, follow your passion. Lastly, I would like to do a quick visualization with you, and don't click now away, really give it a try. It's just 2 minutes and it's so powerful, it really can help you so much. And for that, I would like you to close your eyes. And really, close your eyes. And I would like you to get very much aware in the present moment. Maybe you're sitting, you feel your butt, feel your feet, feel your entire body and your breath. And now open your eyes and look at your surroundings. And now really imagine, not just as it is a dream, just really imagine as it would be very, very real, that you have right now on your bank account $50 million or euros or whatsoever. It's true. Really look around and notice that I could go check my phone now and check my 50 millions and buy whatever I want to do, as it would be real. And then realize that yes, you have all those numbers now, but you're still the same person. You have the same struggles as everybody has. Nothing has changed. You are the same. And if you really deeply experience that, you really realize, hey, money is not the solution to being happy in my problems. I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, but it's not as important as most people think. Okay, so I hope you could get something out of the video. Again, this video will not help you instantly to get over money, but maybe now you reflect a little bit different. Maybe go out and buy something fancy, yes, and then see how it feels, how it makes you maybe happy in the long run, or maybe not, and what makes you happy. Put some energy in those things that you realize, hey, this might be a little bit smarter to follow and give me more output regarding to happiness and deep satisfaction in life. I wish you a great journey on trying to detach a little bit more from money in a healthy way, of course. Don't really get into this negative mindset and say, oh, money is bad and I don't need it. You need it, it's a tool, it's great, but don't overjudge it.